Hi, thanks for joining me on Wilderness of the Monty. It's the afternoon of Christmas Eve, so it's gonna be really snowing tomorrow, so this might be my Merry Christmas to both my YouTube subscribers and my Patreon subscribers, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fish tomorrow. But I worked this morning, and a couple of my cool supervisors knew I wanted to fish today, so they got me out of there early. So here I am. I'm off the Boomtown exit, and I'm gonna climb down to the Truckee and see if I can catch something. I can't tell what's going on with the how stained the water is from here, so we'll just have to see. But I'm gonna get some fishing in. There's a break in the snow. I think it's still snowing up farther in the mountains. I wanted to go up farther, but I saw big rigs lined up on the highway, and I didn't even want to drive up there. So we're gonna deal with this a little bit. We're gonna climb down, see what's up, and do the best we can, and then I'll go home and watch some good Christmas TV. You know, I always hope to get one of those good specials that I used to love when I was a kid, like Heat Miser and Freeze Miser, that one. He's Mr. Heat Miser, he's Mr. Sun, and he's got all those little dancing dudes, and he's too much, dun 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 dun. And he spins. If I can catch that tonight, that'll be a good Christmas. But for now, we're going fishing. It's cold, the wind is blasting, that's why my camera's inside the car, because I don't want it to be all so without further delay, let's get down there before it starts snowing again and see if we can get some fish. I fished here once before and I got a few good fish. There's a community over there on that side of the river, and I've seen people fishing over there. I'm gonna cut down, and hopefully the water isn't too stained. I'm gonna fish with this black jig. I got some gray crappie jigs. I just want to find a spot where I'm not falling down the hill. I want to walk down the hill. I don't want to fall down the hill. So let's see what we can find. Man, reaching this river from this angle, from where I'm coming in from, is a muddy and slippery ride, boy. But I'll make it. I just hiked through that trying to get to the river, and I was standing down there and looking at it, and I came to the conclusion that if I hooked something big down there, I had no chance of landing it. So I need to go find a better spot. This is a tough side. Like there's like where the KOA building and all that stuff is up there off Boomtown. This is a tough way to go, but I found this road. This dirt road that looks like it's gonna get me right down to where I need to be. The rushing water is obviously what I want to target, but it doesn't mean I can't make a couple casts into this slow stuff. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cast it out and I'm gonna scoot it across the bottom. And this reel I'm using is a small reel that has the handle for a different reel that doesn't quite fit on it. Because a couple of my reels, a 6-pound test, froze up on me because of silt. I dropped them in silty water. So I resurrected this one that had a broken handle, took the handle off another reel, stuck it on here, put the line from the leftover line, because there was no new line in the store, onto this reel. So this is what we're going with today. We're going full jimmy rig. Last time I was here, I caught a couple of fish right under that tree. And the water's cold, I can feel it through my waders. And the water's rushing and there's a lot of runoff, but it's clear enough to see. So I'm gonna have to try to do a couple things here because this water's deep. I'm gonna do slow retrieves and I'm gonna do fast retrieves. I'm gonna do slow and deep, and then I'm gonna switch around and go fast. Fighting my way through the brush on this side is a pain. There's a community with a nice walkway right there, but pretty sure it's private. So, you know, I'm just going the best I can over here. And I remember doing this last time. It's a pain. And this is a good spot. I've been breaking through heavy brush. The wind is howling. There's sporadic snow showers. But it opens up over here, so I'll make some casts. I'm nowhere near ready quitting as long as it's not snowing. The water's moving really fast. But that doesn't mean it can't be fished. I mean, it's clear enough, that's for sure. I just spent the last 2 hours fighting through this spiny, thorny crap. And I'm gonna go try to find something I can actually get a cast into down here. I can't fight through any more of this stuff today. I'm done. I'm done fighting through that stuff. I don't think there's enough swear words left in the dictionary for me to spend any more time out there. There's several good looking spots that I'm gonna have to climb down over some treacherous stuff, but I will take this any day over climbing through that brush down there just to get to crappy water. I'm gonna give this a try. I can't believe I spent so much time doing that, man. When you see this and all of the houses, it makes you realize how much they're building in Verdi. Even way up there on the hill, they're just building on every single inch they can. I'm sure all those hills are gonna be covered with houses eventually. But I guess it's the way of progress. All right, I'm fishing a dark gray, just straight up 1/8 ounce crappie jig now. And I'm gonna be fishing this thing deep along these boulders. I'm thinking that's where the action's gonna be. I'm starting to get some snowfall, and my casting has just been horrendous in this wind. I have not been casting well today at all. And I'm gonna be doing some pitch casting in these little areas in between the rocks. See if there's any fish in there. And then I'm gonna move out as I go. But I'm not leaving anything unturned, especially in these boulders. A lot of times big fish will just take refuge. This wind is blowing right in my face and it is freezing. Loose snow and rocks is always fun. Ugh. But this mud makes it a little easier. I think I got a hit, but it could have been a leaf or something. There's a lot of debris in the water. But I gotta go figure something else out or I gotta quit because this is not working. This is the best spot I've seen all day. I had to work to get down here. But it's the first time I've had white water with some stuff. You can see they're building a whole row of houses right along above the river. They're gonna build in every free space. But this is the best I've seen. I'm gonna pitch cast this out into that deep water and then jig it out of that foam. All right, I haven't got squat down there. I'm gonna walk back and reevaluate things. Look at this deer. There's a buck, 3 does, 4 does. I'm gonna go down and fish the river. It ain't snowing right now and I still got daylight. And I don't know how much fishing opportunity I'm gonna have coming in the days to come. So I say let's just run this one out. Hooked one. And it's a good sized fish. I finally hooked him. He was in the tail end of this run. And whatever it is, it feels good. There he is. God, I've been fishing for hours. He's not that good. He's a fish though. I caught a fish. I mean, I put in some work for this guy. He ain't special, but man, let me get my hands wet. Here he is. It's a nice brown. It's nothing to write home about, but man, after today, I've been working so hard, I'll take this fish. Let's get him back in the water. Woo! Okay. I should have just came down here originally. I thought he was bigger because the water's strong, and I hit him right in the rocks at the edge of the pool. I'm gonna finish fishing this pool and then I'm gonna call it a day. It's getting late, I'm freezing. I meant to come out here for about 2 hours and try to catch something, but it didn't work out that way, and that's the way it goes. I wasted a lot of time fighting through that brush for just mediocre water that's stained, and it just wasn't that good. You know, I had to work for that one fish, but I got my one fish for Christmas Eve. I hope everybody enjoyed that trout. I hope you're all enjoying family on this Christmas Eve. I hope everybody has, however you celebrate, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, however you roll. I hope you have a great dinner and a great time with family. And thank you all, my Patreon subscribers, my YouTube subscribers, for tuning in. And I hope everybody has a great time celebrating tonight. Without further conversation, I need to go get some food because I am famished and I didn't bring anything. So, thank you for joining me on Wilderness with the Monty. Until next time.